What's going on, guys, and welcome to another video. And in today's video I'm going to be giving you my top 5 tips on how to build muscle and lose fat whilst in isolation. So let's get started. Tip number 1 is to track your calories via MyFitnessPal or any calorie calculating app. This ensures that you are hitting your calorie targets for that day. So for example, if you are guessing, as in not weighing your food, you could be under or over your calorie target, therefore either losing too much weight too quickly, therefore you'll lose muscle mass, or you'll gain body fat if you're in too much of a surplus. That leads me on to tip number 2, which is, and make sure that you are in a slight calorie deficit, 200 to 300 calories. This will allow you to lose body fat and build muscle at the same time. 2 ways for you to do this. You can either increase your energy expenditure, either from any additional steps, cardiovascular, so increasing, basically burning more, or you can just eat less. So it's either creating a deficit from exercise or creating a deficit from just eating less. First thing that you'll need to do is work out your basal metabolic rate, or your BMR, which is basically the amount of calories which your body burns at rest. There are plenty of calculators online, so make sure you check them out. Scooby Fitness, just search it on YouTube. His website, I'll probably link it below. He has got a really decent calculator. So you times your BMR, times that by basically a sliding scale from low activity to high. You then select whichever suits you, then it will give you a calorie target for that day to maintain your weight. You then decide whether you want to be in a slight deficit, which is what I recommend, a slight deficit of 200 to 300 calories, or if you want to just maintain, just eat the same, or if you want a slight surplus, then do a slight surplus, same again, 200 to 300 calories, just above. The important note, do not be in any more of a deficit than 500 calories. The reason being is your body is basically in starvation mode, and your body starts breaking down muscle tissue and starts using that for energy instead of actually the calories that you consume, because your body's starving. The ideal amount of fat for someone to lose is 1 pound a week. So 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So if you divide that by 7 days, that's a 500 calorie deficit per day that you need to be aiming for. So for example, an average male would eat 2,500 calories. You can either burn that extra 500 calories from exercise or consume less to create the deficit. If you did that every day for a week, you then create a deficit of 3,500 calories, which is 1 pound of fat. Any more than that, your body will start breaking down muscle tissue to use it for energy. Tip number 3 is to consume at least 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. Please note, lean body mass. So how do you work out your lean body mass? And you'll need to do is to work out your body fat percentage. So you can either do this with body fat calipers, or you've got scales, or you can use pictures online. It's not the best, but a rough estimate. You can actually compare your progress photos to some photos online on Google or whatever, which it shows different levels of body fat percentages. So once you've worked out your body fat percentage, so let's use a 200 pound individual that has a 20% body fat. So 10% of 200 is 20, and then times that by 2. So 20% of 200 is 40 pounds. So you do 200 minus 40, which gets you 160 pounds of lean body mass. So that would be 160 grams of protein minimum per day. Tip number 4 is to follow a full body resistance training program. So a program that hits each muscle group at least once per week. An example would be push, so chest, shoulders, triceps. Pull, which would be back, biceps, traps, and then legs. So that'd be quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. So that's a 3-day split. You can do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or you could go the next step and basically double that. So that'll be a 6-day split. So push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs, rest day. You then repeat that. So use what equipment that you have at home, whether it be bodyweight exercises, kettlebells, dumbbells, barbells, resistance band. You can really get a decent workout from bare minimum kit. I have got a few workouts on the channel, so make sure you check them out. So just because there's no gym available doesn't mean you can't train. So make the most with what you have. So for example, how to make bodyweight exercises a little bit more difficult is to slow the rep tempo right down. So you are maximizing the time under tension and therefore creating more micro tears within the muscle, and therefore muscle adaptation comes from rest and recuperation. Finally, tip number 5 is to get enough sleep. A good rule of thumb would be 7 to 8 hours per night. Try to go to sleep and wake up at the same time each day. This is to maximize your sleep and recovery. So this allows your body clock or circadian rhythm to adapt, and therefore you will sleep more effectively. Or in resistance training, all we're doing is we're creating little micro tears within the muscle tissues. Therefore, with good nutrition, sleep, rest, recovery, all those little micro tears rebuild bigger and stronger, and therefore creating muscle adaptation. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If I've missed anything, I do apologise. Please leave any questions in the comments section below. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video.